Hello everybody and welcome to Melbourne here in beautiful Australia. In this video we're going to take you around some of the top things to do in the city and out of the city. We are now going to go to a cafe that I saw online described as the last true hipster cafe of Melbourne. It is located in Collingwood, which is just outside the CBD near Fitzroy. They serve coffees, breakfast brunchy items and edible coffee cups. We decided not to go for the edible coffee cups because we didn't want to.
I think it's a great idea if you're having a takeaway, but we're having it here, so we don't need to have a takeaway coffee cup. We have tried them in New Zealand and they really taste good.
I got a cappuccino, it's very chocolatey.
Yeah, and we've got a couple of paninis on the way. They do some good paninis here. So we're trying one each of the veggie versions.
Yum. Corey has gone for...
mine's mushroom.
Oh, mushroom, yeah. And I got cauliflower one.
Well, that was a yummy breakfast here in Collingwood. The bread was super fresh, really.
Yeah, it was nice. I liked that cafe. It was kind of hipster. I guess it does live up to its name. So we're establishing where we can ride for free in Melbourne, and it seems like the tram service has a small section which is free, and essentially that's just from the Docklands area through the city centre. So I think if like us are just being tourists want to explore the city, it's fine. So we just jumped on this tram and we're going to go a few stops down into the city and find somewhere for lunch. Fingers crossed, we don't get lost. Okay, so there was like a tapping machine here, so we wondered if we were supposed to tap even though it's free, but it says visitors and tourists do not need to purchase their Myki card unless they're travelling out of the CBD or Docklands. So if you want to go further than the CBD and Docklands, you'll have to get yourself a little Myki card, which is the transport card for Melbourne, and tap around. But we won't be using that because we're going to be using the free tram service in the city, and then we also have the card to explore further out of Melbourne. Sounds nice and easy. Recommend the tram for getting around the CBD. Area is called the Block. I like these old mall style areas. They have one in Perth and Sydney and Brisbane too. They're usually really pretty and they have really like nice independent stores and a few little cafes. Melbourne for me is the most European style city within Australia of all the cities. Oh, this smells nice. Wow, these look amazing. Wow, such a beautiful store as well. Wow.
One of everything?
Yeah, this is so pretty. Oh, my family would love this. They love their cakes. Oh, now I really want to have scones and tea. Oh, they've had proper high tea, and of course they do. Wow, that looks amazing. They have like proper high tea in there. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Wow, this is a cool little place. This is Melbourne. Melbourne's so cool.
How colourful.
Oh, we need all the graffiti. That's cool. This whole place is really cool.
Yeah, Melbourne is one of those places where you can just kind of wander kind of aimlessly and just follow your nose. You'll find little back streets with loads of random places, but it's kind of like overwhelming. There's so much going on and it's so colourful as well. There's graffiti everywhere. So it's kind of hard to make out the names of shops and things. My suggestion would just be to get in the city and follow your nose. How many options?
So many options. We were a little overwhelmed. We can't decide where to eat.
We did have a plan when we came into town. We picked a place. We were going there. That's why we ended up here.
It's raining. There's so many, and it smells all delicious, and it's like so many different types of cuisines. So it's like, oh, Vietnamese, oh, Japanese. Oh, and it's just like, I'm overwhelmed. We might just go things really simple, go for like a sandwich or something. And it's starting to rain because Melbourne is not deciding what the weather is like today. It was sunny and then now it's raining and God knows. After all of that, we actually went up to somewhere completely different that we had no plans to go to at all. It's a place called Howm, not spelled home though, it's spelled H-O-W-M. And we just got a couple of dishes to share. Corey's got a eggplant shashushka. I can't say that word. And I got, what was it? Broccoli, sweet potato, salady dish. Anyway, this place seems really cool. It was raining a little bit inside, so it's nice to find somewhere to come inside. And it feels so cozy in here too. for the little gaps. Room for more though. Ooh, chocolate, chocolate. Wow. The street's so cool. Melbourne is such a cool place. It's the coolest city in Australia, for sure. Sorry, others, I still love all the other cities in their own ways, but Melbourne's the coolest. Well, I got the 70% dark chocolate, so they have like a few varieties. They have like milk chocolate and salted caramel flavor one, different levels of chocolate strength, like how dark you want it. So this was 70% dark chocolate with some almond milk, so it's very brioche, but it smells delicious. We have just come to Duke's Coffee Roasters, and this place seems so popular. I didn't order Korea coffee when I got my hot chocolate, so he's found this place. He's just ordered a latte. And of course, we're in Melbourne, so let's try as many coffees as we can. I feel a bit naughty standing out here with this rival chocolate/coffee company. I think these guys are known for their chocolate, they're not their coffee, but this place smelled really good inside, and it's really busy, which is a good sign. And you could choose your own blend of coffee. There was 3 choices, and Corey chose one which was like chocolate, red berry, I think, kind of hints of flavors in the coffee beans. So we'll see. High expectations for Melbourne.
Corey, yeah.
Thank you. Have a nice one.
Wow. It is so busy in there.
There we go.
But I've got my coffee, and it's a little bit hot, but we'll give it a go. Oh, that's interesting. That's really
Interesting.
unique. Yeah.
And unique. Oh, I was going to say, is that you being polite?
No, I like it.
I don't know. It's like a really weak. But I think that would be nice with a bit of chocolate. Pour that in there, or pour some of that in here. Well, this is a bit different than Canberra, isn't it? We were in Canberra last. Check out that vlog.
What did you say?
Oh, we were the only people in Canberra, it seemed. It was like the deserted city of Australia. Wow, but Melbourne's so opposite. Woohoo! It's so busy and loud. Just taking a walk past St Paul's Cathedral, Melbourne's version, circa 1860, I believe the sign said. Very nice neo-Gothic building there. It's a nice mix of modern Melbourne over there and the old Melbourne over there. Alongside the coffee tasting in Melbourne, another thing to do is to go and check out the graffiti here. They love their street art and their graffiti. And one of the best places to see it is Hozier Lane, and that's where we're heading to next. Found it! Hozier Lane. Yeah, this is it.
Oh, look at all the people, Shazza.
All the people and all the art. Let me get my photo ready for pickies.
Very colourful here, and we've got some afternoon sunlight streaming through, and this seems to be the popular spot where everyone's lining up for a shot on the sunshine. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I wonder if this has changed. I'm sure it has since our last time we were here in Melbourne. Occasionally you'll catch people in the lane with spray cans.
The artist.
I think what's happened is the city has kind of given this space to artists to create their art.
I see that a lot though, I feel like over the past few years, they have like a dedicated graffiti street art area. Melbourne's very creative. It's known as like the arty, kind of hipstery city of Australia. So it's a cool place to come and visit for sure. Not far from Hozier Lane is actually a few other little graffiti lanes. This one is called Hickson Lane, and it's literally just like a block over, and nobody else is here. So if you want to get a photo opportunity, you don't have to fight the crowds. And this is another one with the coolest name ever, AC/DC Lane. Personally, I think AC/DC Lane is the best one because the artwork here is actually really amazing. It's not just graffiti. It's actually some incredible artwork here, and it's really cool. It's rock and roll. Welcome to Melbourne.
Maybe a thicker, because I probably wear them in winter.
I didn't mean to do that. You know what? Corey always influences me to treat myself. He's like, go on, go and have a look. And the shoes that I wanted, some Doc Martens, they were on sale, nearly $100 off. I know I'm going to wear them all the time. I've been wanting them for years. Oh, that was an exciting purchase. Chopped it up in Melbourne. Oh God, now budgeting for dinner, pasta. psychedelic. I'm not sure what it is. It's just, everywhere you look around Melbourne, you'll find some kind of creative art piece or street art, painting. A bit futuristic looking, I'm not sure what it is.
So this is a new part of Melbourne for us to explore. This is the Docklands area. Well, this is where we're staying for our stay here. And interestingly, this little part here is called Newquay, which is where Charlotte's from, back in England.
Newquay in Cornwall, England.
We didn't plan that, that's just where we ended up staying, but it's really nice down here. There's a lot of restaurants and bars, and you can access the boats as well down here. They have the aqua donuts, and yeah, lots of hotels. And this is like a whole new entertainment district, and we're staying in one of the hotels in the Docklands Centre, which has loads of things to do there. There's ice skating, there's bowling, they've got like VR experiences.
Loads of
movies.
activities for families and kids.
There's heaps going on. So we're not going to focus so much on that, but if that's what you're into, Docklands is a pretty good place to be.
Yeah, it seemed a little bit cheaper on accommodation too, which is why we booked here. We are staying through the week as well though, but it was a little bit cheaper.
The other thing is it seems quite quiet out here as well, so there's a lot more parking options out here, and because this is part of the free tram zone, you can come here, park for the day if you're staying outside of Melbourne, and park for, we've got it down to $13 for the day if you park in the Docklands Centre. In the district, you just have to enter before 10 a.m. and then leave before midnight. So $13 for the day, and you can jump on a free tram into the city centre. I think that's pretty good.
Woohoo! Today we are going on a very exciting day trip. We are going to go and ride the Puffing Billy Railway line from Belgrave to Lakeside and back again. It's about a 4-hour journey. There's multiple choices you can choose from on like what journey you can take, but I think this is the most popular and the most scenic. We are about an hour out of Melbourne. You can join tours to get a lift out here, or like us, we just drove ourselves out here and there's parking nearby, but we've been wanting to do this for a long time. It's one of the most iconic things to do in Melbourne, one of the most popular day trips, so we should have a good day. So I think one of the reasons why this place has become so famous as well is because you can actually hang out of the railways, but you kind of use this as a bench and you hang your legs out, and that's what all the shops are. So I think that's why this place got so popular as well recently. Well, over the years. Everyone's so friendly. This is so fun. Wow, that's cool looking back as well.
Okay, so we have just arrived at the Lakeside Visitor Centre now, which is our terminus where we're stopping on our train journey. Let's check it out. I think it's some food, toilets, a bit of info and a lake. Okay, we are back on board the Puffing Billy.
Well, that was that. That was very, very cool. A really good experience to do at Melbourne. It lives up to the hype. It was so much fun to dangle on the side of the train. Anyway, now the sun's out, so we're gonna go and explore something else to do outside of Melbourne City that isn't too far away.
We've just arrived at the Redwood Forest here in the Dandenong Ranges, and it was such a beautiful drive out here. Charlotte had a little nap in the car because she
I fell asleep. I was tired from a very early morning getting on that railway. But yeah, so in Australia, this is the famous place. You can see the redwoods. I think everyone thinks of redwoods with California in the States, but actually they have redwoods here, and they also have redwoods in New Zealand. So if you watch our Rotorua vlog, you'll see that we went to experience the Redwoods Forest there, and it was awesome.
It's not actually that big here.
I know, I thought it was a much larger forest, but it's a kind of small area where they've planted redwoods.
It's a grove, a small grove of redwoods. We've just been laying down on the floor of this redwood forest looking up, and I think that's the best perspective you can have of the redwoods. To lay down, look up and just watching them sway in the breeze, and the light is changing on all the tree trunks as the sun moves around, and it's just beautiful.
So this place was about 1 hour from the Puffing Billy Railway, so you can definitely add this onto your trip. Do it in the morning or afternoon, depending on when you can book in for the Puffing Billy. But I think it's quite good to add these two together before heading back into Melbourne.
Okay, we have come down to the hustling and bustling St Kilda suburb now of Melbourne, right down by the beachside, and we have a beautiful Saturday afternoon. We are just stopped at a cafe here, or a restaurant. This is called Sister of Soul. Sister of Soul. And we're going to order some food and watch all the interesting people go past.
It's happening here. It's a very vibrant suburb, and it's absolutely scorching. Everyone's out, party vibes. I feel like I'm in a party destination.
It feels like Benidorm, somewhere on the coast of Spain or something like that. Like, the vibes are high and the sun's out and everyone's enjoying this Saturday.
We have come inside because we were scorching outside, but we have gone for a Penang curry and a New York burger. We're starving, so we'll dig in.
We have come to the beach now at St Kilda, and this place is absolutely packed, and it's giving me like Venice Beach vibes in America. There's a Ferris wheel down there, the jetty. So many people out. They even have some like muscle people up there doing workouts and showing all their muscles. I've never really seen this side of Melbourne, like the beach side. Usually when we come, we get like grey weather or in the CBD. So coming out and exploring a suburb like this, it's a whole different side to Melbourne. It is party vibes, very vibrant, fun, summertime. And if behind me looks familiar, then yes, it's the same as Luna Park in Sydney. This is located in St Kilda, and one of the top things to do here. We're going to check out St Kilda's Pier. Now, this place was renovated last year and it opened up again in December of 2024, so it's fairly new. I've seen a lot about it all over TikTok and Instagram. It's apparently a really cool place for swimming, watching the sunset, and you can go up there and see penguins if you're lucky. They have a penguin viewing platform, but that closed at 6 and we're here after 6, so it's closed. Probably after 6 is the best time to see the penguins too, to be fair, so I think it's like dawn and dusk. But we're going to take a walk out there anyway. Fingers crossed we may get lucky and spot a tiny penguin, because they're so cute and they're like this big. We got quite lucky and we managed to get onto the penguin boardwalk just as he was closing. He said he got 5 minutes. That was pretty nice of him, but essentially it's just an elevated walkway by the rocks where the penguins go. We haven't spotted any yet. I think it's just purely luck if you spot one or not. They're little penguins and also water rats that you can spot here that have made this their home. Just pure chance if we see one or not. I don't know how good our chances are, so we have to go very soon. There was one behind that bush.
Oh, really?
Half an hour ago, but I think we saved it. As we were leaving, the guy pointed out a baby penguin. It was hiding behind the rocks. We just saw its little foot and its little white belly. But because they're babies, they're a bit more shy. And because this place was closed down for quite a while, a lot of these younger penguins aren't used to people around, so they're even more shy because of that. But they're starting to come out now. Someone saw one earlier and then it went and hid behind the bush. But we saw a bit of a penguin, which was very, very cute. And also here at St Kilda's Pier, they have this really awesome boardwalk area, which is also a swim zone. They have I'm not sure if it's a net or just a kind of a barrier of where you can swim up to, because this is a working port. One of the busiest ports is Melbourne Port of Australia. So they have this little swimming area here and it seems fairly popular. Quite a few people here just jumping in the water, having their afternoon swim. And that's pretty cool. I think if I lived here, I'd probably be doing the same to be the swim spot. I don't know how often the coastline is used here in Melbourne. Like, it's not really known as a beach place, but I have to say the view looking back at the skyline of Melbourne with the sandy coastline in front of it is a view you don't ever really think of or sea of Melbourne, so that's a great view to see from St Kilda's Pier.